Hey, what's up, boxing fans? It's Mike Melendy here on the black carpet, and it kind of feels like fight night because we're here for the world premiere of the brand new movie Creed, starring Michael B. Jordan, who we're going to catch up with, Sylvester Stallone, and many more. You don't want to miss this because the fight starts now.
Ryan, how hard was it for you to trust his vision for the Rocky film?
It's hard because I've had this in my mind for a long time, and I was about Ryan's age when I started it. So to give it over is literally like saying, okay, here's your favorite child, and good luck with him, and you can do whatever you want. And I did. But if you knew Ryan, he's very special, very unique. I mean, he's going to be a major force because he's so passionate, and even though he's incredibly tough and physical, he's like Rocky. He's the real guy.
Like, you guys owning your own content and kind of coming together with Ryan, you guys having a legacy together, the two of you. Like, what kind of future do you guys see creating stories in the future?
I mean, it's exactly what you just said, man. We plan on creating stories and telling stories that we like and care about from our perspective. You know, telling stories from you know, that we want to see, you know, that we care about, you know, that our generation, our community want to see as well, and the world wants to see. So I just feel like it's cool to kind of team up with somebody like him early in my career, because who knows what we're going to be doing in the future.
You're being compared to Denzel Washington. A lot of people are saying how great you are as a lead. In times like this where, you know, there aren't a lot of African Americans on camera, what are you fighting for? Why is this important for you to do movies like this? You're bringing back a legacy right now.
I'm fighting for my family. That's like I continue to fight for, and honestly, our perspective and our view on a lot of different things. There aren't that many diverse characters of color right now, so I'm trying to, you know, not trying to, but what me and Ryan want to do, we want to tell stories that puts us in a great light, you know, that really tell our story and the things that we care about. So let's continue to work hard, you know, and just tell stories that we want to tell.
Let's talk about just seeing this legacy take place before your eyes and where it's going. It's going to be here for many decades and centuries to come. How does that feel?
Well, you know, it's kind of a strange feeling because when we made the original Rocky, it came out in 1976, and America was really not in a good place. The Vietnam War had just wind down. There was the student riots in Chicago, Kent State, all that was coming in that previous 4 or 5 years. The assassination of Martin Luther King and Bobby Kennedy. So America really was in a very low state, and they wanted a hero very badly. And Rocky came along and said, you know, things could be better. You believe in yourself, you work hard, and everything could be better. And America embraced that culture. And I think now what Ryan Coogler has done is kind of brought the same thing. And I think America is also in a kind of strange place now. We're at war. Everybody thought with President Obama being elected that things would be different racial, and it really hasn't changed that much. I think Spike Lee said it at the Governor's Award last week. He said, you know, it seems easier to elect a black president than to get a studio job, you know, and so I think we think that with Ryan we've kind of shown that it can work together, and the relationship between Rocky and Adonis is really special, and we hope everybody's going to embrace that same aspect, and that's the big change and something we hope the audience will embrace. I have.
It's kind of stepping into the role of a champion. You know, obviously you've taken off in your career, but what kind of discipline did it take, and what does that mean for you?
It takes failure. It takes being able to get back up. You know, what you do after you fail is so important, and that's why I love the story. I love Rocky. It was just a universal story told in an unforgettable way, and the champion goes through a lot. It takes a lot to be a champion. It really does.
Spoken like a champion.
Yeah, so it's perseverance. That's something we all, you know, have to answer to if we're going to have it or not. And I'm so excited to be here supporting black films. You know, Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan, Tessa Thompson, my good friend. I'm so excited to support her. This is a huge role for all of them.
How does it feel to be a part of this legacy, you know, and seeing Michael B. Jordan kind of coming up in his career? How does it feel to be a part of that project?
I mean, it's surreal, to be honest with you. It's kind of a surreal thing to be a part of it. Being a part of Rocky when I was a kid, watched Rocky, and I was so inspired by the story when I was just not even dreaming about being an actor. So then you fast forward, and then in your life you're standing across from, you know, Sylvester Stallone, and he is Rocky in the movie, you know. It's very unusual. Michael B. Jordan is a great actor. He's cut out of an old-fashioned cloth, you know. is a focused talent, and he's a great lead, you know. And we don't have a lot of leading men these days. They sort of bounce off the same couple of guys all the time. So I like seeing a cat like Mike come up the ranks the way he is. It's a special thing.
Just one.
What up, platform, man? You got all eyes on you right now. Everybody's calling you like the new hot sensation. How do you feel like? I mean, for real. How do you feel like you live up to that? You know.
Oh man, I don't really try to live up to anything, man. I try to just be true to myself as best I can. You know, and the story kind of was something that was inside me, same way Fruitvale was. You know what I mean? In many ways, this is even more personal. So I just hope to just keep working on personal stuff that means a lot to me.
And then you combining with Michael B. Jordan. I mean, what's your guys' future together? Working together? Could we expect like maybe a production company, or what's coming in the future?
Oh, I mean that's all that's possible. You know, I really like working with him. You know, and as you grow more and you learn more about the business, you know what I mean. You realize that, you know, if something's not broken, you don't want to fix it, man. If something works, you know, it's great to continue to keep it going.
Sorry, we have to go in. Sorry, we have to go.
Being here tonight.
Well, I'm really excited because Rocky is one of my favorite franchises of all time. I grew up on it, and the fact that this guy is right next to me, I'm going wild and crazy. But yeah, I mean, it's the American dream, man. It's, you know, it's like apple pie, it's like baseball.
Incredible. Rocky's been able to compel people for 40 years, and so you step into something like that, and it's a dream. But for me, I really thought about this as the next Ryan Coogler movie, and I think he is a new, exciting voice of his generation that's unlike anyone that's come before him. And so that also was just, I mean, I pinch myself, really, I do.
And what about working with Sylvester Stallone?
I mean, he's nothing like this Rocky that he's created. So to watch him take that on, he's a consummate actor. He's an absolute professional. He was able to pass the torch. This is the first Rocky that he didn't write. For him to give it to a younger generation, literally with the grace that he did, is tremendous.
What was it like to watch those intense fight scenes being filmed?
Oh my gosh, it was so much. Especially there's one fight sequence in the movie, it's the second fight, and it takes place all in one take. And so that was intense, because you see Mike in there with real boxers, which he is in every single scene. And so the boxers are trying to readjust to not actually hitting the person, and sometimes they forget. So that was nerve-wracking. And then for the one take, it was so challenging, the choreography, they had been rehearsing for 4 months. So the take that we use in the movie, I get in, it's the first time they got the take completely right, and I knew it was usable, and I just pushed Mike because I was so happy. I didn't know what else to do. I should have hugged him. But anyways, that's the take in the movie, and there was no acting involved. It was the most electrifying moment I've ever had on set.
And tell us what it was like working next to Michael B. Jordan in this love film.
I mean, it wasn't hard to do, and not watch me, not because he's, of course, you know, good looking and everything, but he's such a talented actor, and he worked so incredibly hard on this part. And I think if you're someone that works really hard and loves what you do, and you get to watch someone doing that, it's easy to fall in love with that kind of work ethic.
It's okay. Deep breath. Bring it on. Deep breath. Look at me. I like what you're doing out there, all right? You're a little tight. You're going to loosen up, all right? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to throw your left under the radar. Then when you come up with a shovel hook, you're going to see an opening, put it right on his chin, then I'll drop him.
Mouthpiece in, seconds out.
Your old man did that to me. It worked.
Mouthpiece in, seconds out. Finish it up.